Hi, so my name is Hector Montañez. I'm 39 years old and currently a fourth year apprentice here at the IEC. I'm originally from here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I've been here most of my whole life and I was raised here. Really just struggled my whole life. Never really had much. My mom was struggling. She was going to school and working two jobs when I was growing up, and she finally graduated when I was a little bit older. But growing up, we had to really fend for ourselves. We did a lot on our own. My brothers and sisters and I, we raised ourselves. My mom was hardly around, and she was busy. She was a working mother, and she was hardly in the house. So up until my teenage years, it was just my brothers and sisters and I. I came out of high school, and I was a cook for a lot of years. I thought I wanted to be a chef, and so I was a cook in the kitchens for over 12 years. And I got to a ceiling there, and had to decide if I wanted to open my own restaurant or just stay in like middle management and kind of just work my butt off and not get a lot of money. And the hours really affected me, nights and weekends. And so my ex father-in-law got me into being an electrician. He told me about being an electrician, so I made the career to move to be an electrician. I took a test and I started at a second year because I already had previous experience. So they started me off as a second year and got me in the program and got me get back to work, got me a job. And so it really helped me get back on my feet and helped me get to where I need to be. And I'm going to be taking my test this summer to get my license. I will be graduating this program this summer. I am a fourth year. So this program has really jump started me to be where I want to be now and where I'm going, and it's helping me to get where I'm going. And I do have a lot of goals, and this is just a stepping stone. We use a lot of math in our work and what we do every day. And I wish I would have paid more attention to the math when I was in high school and learned more of the basics, because the basics is what really gets you through and what you need into what you need into your adult life. Because we use a lot of formulas, we use a lot of basic algebra, basic geometry. Yeah, mostly most of our training here is on the job training, which is good. I think learning on the job to be an electrician is very important. I think there's so many aspects to our trade. It goes from digging underground to all the way to controls and wiring and little tedious wiring with the little wires, and it could go from one thing one day to another thing the next day. That's what I really enjoy about my job so much, is that we can be doing something different every day if we want, or we could be stay in the same field, in the same, doing what we want to do. If we like a certain aspect of our job, we could stay doing that and do that every day. So it's really up to us to decide what we want to do with our trade. Things that are going to be similar every day. Every day you're going to have to be safe. Safety is going to be a constant with our job, because it can be very dangerous working with the things we work with. But safety runs through and through every day, no matter what. You're going to have to work safe, and you're going to have to learn how to work safe, because there's a lot of things you could do to be unsafe, and little bad habits that you could pick up that are unsafe, and little things that you may not think is a big deal, but really can affect you and the people you work with. And so safety is a huge thing that you have to do every day. But also to like showing up on time and being punctual and doing your job without really having to be told too much to do it, or a self motivator or self starter is really good in an electrician. Those kind of things you want to do every day. You want to always be consistent with your work every day, no matter what you're doing. If you want to just try to do your best and do a quick and efficient job, these kinds of things are never going to change. That's going to be constant. Okay, so with the next 5 years, right now I'm working with a small company, and we're looking to expand that company. I'm going to be running my own crew, having guys under me, having responsibilities as a foreman and a leader in the company. And then within the next 5 years, maybe I'll try to. I'd say 5 to 10 years, try to open my own company. But I'm going to help this company grow for the next 5 years, hopefully, and grow this company to where we have 10 guys under us, and a couple of work trucks, and a lot of jobs, and a lot of work under us, under our belt. So that's a goal of mine for the next 5 years to 10 years. Yeah, the high schoolers, I would just like to tell them, never give up. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens to you, there could be tons of different bad things that happen to you. Just don't give up. Don't never lose sight of who you are and what you want to do in your life, because the choice is on you. Everything that's going to happen to you is that everything that you're going to do is on you. You can be either be good or bad, and no matter what, just don't ever give up on yourself, because you have it in you to get where you need to be, no matter what career path you choose. Just stick with it and don't give up, and you can always get to where you need to be no matter what happens. There's lots of us out here that have been through adversity, and we can attest that we just never gave up on ourselves, and we just always have to just keep pushing forward. And I would just suggest that find what you want to do, find what you like to do, and just stick with it and have fun with it.